Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Bigger Than Race, exposure to all things truth, whether you like it or not, with unique perspectives from different beings from all walks of life. This is Bigger Than Race. Investigate truth on your own terms.
Welcome back to Bigger Than Race. Boom, give me all your Bitcoins.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Brando, back from Bigger Than Race. Now in this video, I want to talk to you guys about this biggest sleeper in cryptocurrency to date. And I've already touched on this particular cryptocurrency, and it has to do with artificial intelligence. And if you know, you know. Now we're going to touch back on SingularityNET AGI. Now, what I wanted to touch on today is the tokenomics. In previous videos, I left a little bit of things out, but I want to touch on the things that I didn't touch on. Now, we're going to start with the tokenomics, and I want you to look at this image here. This was directly pulled from the white paper, and it shows you exactly how the AGI token is going to be used. And it's going to be used in everything. Now you can see here, AGI token comes from the server farm. And it goes to desktop PC, Wi-Fi router, green coin, AGI token, right here. Then the robots, AGI token with the robots, human to the human, AGI token to the monitor sensor, data movement, to electricity, AGI token. AGI token is going to be used all throughout this platform. See, what people don't really know is that cryptocurrency is really not for the humans per se. It's really for the communication of the robots. Pretty much. It is really designed for the robots to communicate with each other and for the technology to communicate. It is really not meant for humans. You need these tokens in order to talk to each other, so it knows what's going on within that particular blockchain. Now, just take a look at this. Now, the next thing I want to talk to you about is about what Fractal Crypto on Twitter sent me. You know, he watches the videos and he's big on artificial intelligence in its entirety. And he keeps me in check, as I don't know everything. But as you can see here, I'm going to read what he sent me. It says, SingularityNET is decentralizing corporate and big tech AI. SingularityNET is saving the planet by building an exclusive, decentralized global AGI platform where everyone in the world, no matter who you are, will have access to this explosion of intelligence. Without SingularityNET, big tech or governments will win the race to a general AI, which would be inevitable in creating an unstoppable dictating force. SingularityNET is giving this power back to the people. In the same way Bitcoin is the rat poison to the banks, SingularityNET is the rat poison to big tech's grip on AI supremacy. No corporate entity can create what SingularityNET is creating. They all will be decentralized by design. Governments want full control over their AI systems and platforms, which SingularityNET is the only platform that can give them that control whilst creating a fair, inclusive economy of minds. This is why SingularityNET single-handedly is disrupting a $17 trillion industry by 2030. SingularityNET has a complex tokenomics which will drive huge prices of AGI in the near future, similar to Chainlink, Link's token. Liquidity providers will earn percentage of AGI profit by staking AGI in the liquidity staking pool to create a seamless fiat payment gateway for real-world customers. All transactions are automatically converted from fiat to AGI, locking some liquidity pool AGI in a smart contract. This is so the real-world customers never know they are using a blockchain-based platform. As we know for a fact, most of these individuals, they don't want to know they're using it because they're goddamn sheeps. AI agents are paid in AGI and are also needed to stake on their own AIs to increase their rank and reputations in the reputation engine to earn increasing use of their AI services for profit. Users also stake on these agents to increase the agent's reputation whilst gaining percentage AGI profits if the agent's reputation increases. This creates a self-evolving AI platform which optimizes towards full, permanent, and reliable world AI utility. Reputation staking is the main decentralized component of the trusted AI intelligence platform, Decentralized AI Oracle, which will have similar economics to Chainlink agents and staking. Large AI contracts will be purchased in bulk subscriptions in AGI and locked into smart contracts, which will take many AGI out of the market. SingularityNET will capture the market of the whole decentralized AI ecosystem by becoming the high-level interface between the user and all decentralized AI services. For example, AI training will be purchased on the SingularityNET API interface, hidden behind applications interfaces, but then connects to the third-party decentralized AI ecosystem for these computations to be executed. Application admins or users will buy AGI on SingularityNET for AI training services and lock up in a smart contract. Then the partner provides the AI computations. The service is confirmed as satisfactory. The AGI, the auto converts to the third party's currencies of choice. This can take some time, reducing the amount of AGI available. SingularityNET will be hidden behind all Fortune 500 companies and developers' websites and product APIs, powering the world's AI abilities to new heights in a sovereign and data-secure way. Collectively, with SingularityNET protocol, Fortune 500 companies, developers, and governments will disrupt big tech's grip on AI, disrupting a $17 trillion industry by 2030. SingularityNET is the nervous system of the world's decentralized AI ecosystem, a unicorn of unimaginable proportions. SingularityNET will capture value in the same way Chainlink does. And you look at Chainlink's price right now, it's about $10. So imagine what SingularityNET will do. Corporations and governments are already partnered, but are mostly under NDAs at the moment. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is some big information. This is $17 trillion type of information. Boom! Now, I want to continue with what Fractal Crypto sent me. So let's keep scrolling down because he sends me some interesting stuff. In the report for the UN Council, the role of artificial intelligence in achieving the Sustainable Development Goals, cited Dr. Ben Goertzel's AI report. It is therefore important to adopt decentralized AI approaches for more equitable development of AI. Now, if this is in the UN report, And they're quoting Dr. Ben Gortzel. Remember, I always tell you 6 degrees of separation. Why are they telling me this? They're telling us this because this is where things are headed. And they're using Dr. Ben Gortzel and the SingularityNET because it is the only one in existence to do what it does and to make all things connect. So you could actually scroll and read this entire article. I'm not going to do that here. Now, what we also see is the reports from that UN report. Joint meeting of the Second Committee of the UN General Assembly and the Economic and Social Council. The future is here. Governments, and by extension the UN, should move from reaction to action and should devise strategies to manage and risk technological progress. Risk addressed during the discussions included risk of personal safety, compromised privacy, unwanted consequences, and the need to prevent human bias in technological solutions. Technology is a tool, not a vision. The discussion on the impact of technology on society at large needs to be underpinned by a thorough understanding of the problems that technology should solve, and ultimately the vision of how the future we want looks like. People, not machines, come first. Human concern must be at the center when designing technology that enables solutions to remain context-specific. Invest in youth. Young people should be equipped with the skill sets needed to embrace technological change, including creativity and innovative thinking. Well, yeah, I totally agree with that. Now, here on the next page, we see David Hansen, founder of Hansen Robotics, emphasized that artificial intelligence, AI, is becoming more and more human. Based on the example of Sophia, a humanoid robot, he illustrated how AI is already capable of imitating human behavior and forming bonds with people. Thanks to AI, robots have thus developed into a new form of animation art, helping people to engage in relationships. Mr. Hansen further underlined that through nanotechnology, the transition from bio-inspired engineering to bioengineering, protein engineering, and genomics, scientists are increasingly revealing the mysteries of human intelligence. This knowledge, in turn, helped to bring biological machines to life as a complete organism. Accordingly, it is of utmost importance that the technology of the future should care about humanity and incorporate its best values. To achieve such super benevolent super intelligence, Hansen pointed towards the work of the SingularityNET, a blockchain marketplace for decentralized AI economy, which aims at creating AI that understands the consequences of its actions and maximizes net benefits on a profit, human rights, and ecological level. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is citing Hansen Robotics and SingularityNET AGI within these UN documents. Now, and you can go on Fractal Crypto at fractal_crypto to see this stuff. And this here says EU blockchain board with SingularityNET AGI and iExec report written by consensus. A must read. Smart cities and AI will be bigger than Bitcoin. And basically it cites here SingularityNET on this page. Basically it says blockchains could help stem this tide by providing decentralized platforms for the development and dissemination of AI models, tools, and services in a way similar to what we saw above with data markets. Blockchains could provide a neutral, collaborative environment that is shared by its users. Such platforms could provide identity authentication and verification services, as well as economic incentives through cryptocurrencies and automation through smart contracts. The result would be more people developing AI models and potentially more innovation. This is the vision of SingularityNet's designed to be a protocol for networking AI and machine learning tools to form highly effective applications across vertical markets. The project aims to transform AI. So, this is part of the EU blockchain documents SingularityNet is cited in. Nobody can't tell me that this is not the biggest thing in crypto. This is where the world is going, period. AI blockchain is converging rapidly. Phases: 1. Scientific convergence, cross-scientific research. 2. Technology convergence, new technology platforms arise. 3. Markets convergence, births new innovative tech plus products. 4. Full convergence. SingularityNet AGI is phase 2 to 3. Convergence of AI and DLT. First described by Nathan Rosenberg in the 1960s, convergence describes a phenomenon in which two or more initially separate items move toward unity and become increasingly integrated with each other, humans and robots. Convergence typically occurs in 4 phases. The first phase, which is termed scientific convergence, occurs when distinct scientific fields begin citing each other, leading to an increase in cross-scientific research. It is followed by the technology convergence phase, in which previously distinct technological fields increasingly overlap and new technology platforms arise. As technology convergence continues to blur existing technological and market boundaries, market convergence, the third phase, takes place, resulting in the emergence of new product market combinations. In some cases, the convergence of technologies and markets may impact existing industries such that a fourth phase in form of the convergence of entire industries occurs. Ladies and gentlemen, this is some big stuff. Like really big. There's so much more about SingularityNet. So much more. Now remember, they're partnered with Ping An. Okay? Ping An's blockchain. AI-based consumer finance firm launches in China with $700 million funding. This was just 3 months ago. Now, let's just read this quickly. Yesterday, China's Ping An Insurance announced it has set up Ping An Consumer Finance in Shanghai with a registered capital of RMB 5 billion, 700 million. The new company has been established under Ping An's finance technology strategy and incorporates the group's expertise in AI, blockchain, and cloud computing. Ping An said its technology system would underpin the entire consumer finance business, including customer acquisition, production innovation, credit review, risk management, post-lending management, and customer service. The goal is to create synergy between other group companies and form a closed-loop financial system. As China's first consumer finance company with a technology finance positioning, we will realize digital development by driving our business with advanced technologies such as AI and cloud computing to enhance user experience and bring more convenience to consumers whose consumption habits are rapidly upgrading. Now, I don't even need to read the rest of it. If you know that they're partnered with SingularityNet AGI, and this is what they're bringing to their system, they're going to be utilizing SingularityNet. Let's skip down to here real quick. It says Ping An has a significant presence in the blockchain space with 68 blockchain patents. It also has 679 AI patents and 48 in cloud computing. One Connect Financial in AI and blockchain offshoot from the group went public on the New York Stock Exchange last year. Wow. I might need to look into that. While OneConnect is leading the blockchain development for the group, Ping An is also involved in other projects. A few months ago, Ping An partnered with Shenzhen Taxation Bureau to develop a smart tax model using AI blockchains and other technologies. The Chinese insurance firm is in a partnership with AI service provider SingularityNET, which uses decentralized ledger technology for creating, sharing, and monetizing AI services. Dude, I mean, this is just huge. Okay? Huge. Let's go back to what... SingularityNET AGI is literally the central pillar of the meta structure of this fourth industrial revolution. Bitcoin, Ethereum, Chainlink, tools for money governance, trust data, sovereignty. This is not for your human self. It's for your AR, private decentralized AI assistant. What? Because remember, they told us they want us to have these assistants. And if you actually look up on YouTube, Google Assistant, you'll be surprised. So the main character in this story is SingularityNet's IO. Simply put, a platform that is not owned by any organization, where everybody can publish their AI services. Every other person or institution can then use these services against a small fee. But more on this later. In a former article, I focused mainly on the inner workings of SingularityNet itself. In this article, I will explore the wider ecosystem that is being formed around SingularityNet, consisting of independent layers for, among others, number 1, data, Ocean Protocol. 2, computing and storage infrastructure, NewNet. 3, secure, fast, scalable, private transactions, TODA. All above are decentralized ecosystems in their own right that have the ability to connect and integrate other marketplaces and infrastructures. I suppose the story below could also be told with any of the other 3 structures. Now, therefore, I don't hesitate to put AI and SingularityNet at the center of this evolving metastructure of ecosystems. That's why I keep telling you, AGI SingularityNet is the freeway, and there's nothing else like it. Is Ocean Protocol good? Ocean Protocol? Yeah, absolutely. But there's nothing like SingularityNet, period. Also from Fractal Crypto. Everything that I'm reading came from Fractal Crypto. Blockchain is the DNA. Crypto coins are energy storage. Exchange platforms are the blood networks. dApps are the organs. SingularityNet, a decentralized brain. AGI will 1000x this year. And this was posted in February 23rd. And I believe it will 1000x this year. Because if we're talking about it's going to be 17 trillion by 2030, ladies and gentlemen, I hate to tell you, well, I'd love to tell you, that it could be $1 trillion by 2022, by 2021, and gradually grow from there. So when you talk about the upside of SingularityNet, you could be rich very quickly because this is where everything is going. Now, SingularityNet, AI reasoning engine, first to market artificial general intelligence with Cisco, and that's SingularityNet. They're the first to market. And if you know anything about marketing, being first to market is really big because you get the main share. So SingularityNet could 1000x this year. Reputation staking is like the link, ensures intelligence execution on smart contracts and all Internet of Things edge devices. Cisco are building SingularityNet into their whole software stack. More big corporate partners coming. Watch Hugo Latipai, Chief Technology Officer, CTO at Cisco, talk about SingularityNET as a revolution in AI. Yeah, so you can actually go to Fractal Crypto and you can click that link. The future owners of truth will inherit the earth. AI only knows truth of the data it has access to. AI assistants prove results that the big tech platforms decided to share. SingularityNET decentralized economy of AI assistants will end big tech monopoly on truth. Wow, this is huge. So, you've seen everything that I just read. You know I'm talking the truth. It's in all kind of documents. SingularityNET. You see the token, how the token is going to be used. So if anybody wants to be in the comments talking about, oh, it's not even going to be used. The token is not going to be used. Oh, this seems like a crock. Oh, it's FUD. Oh, it's fake. Don't invest. I'm not here giving you lame individuals any type of advice. Because some people can't even see the true value in a token. You have to wait until the market tells you that it's good. And by then it's too late. So if you don't see the value in SingularityNET AGI, don't invest in it. I don't really care about your comments telling me that, oh, the token is not going to work, or it's fake, it's a scam. Okay, keep it moving. Like, you think you are hurting people when you go into the comments saying something's a scam. You're not going to scare me out of my position, because I already have done the research. I know what I'm investing in, and that's the difference. People who don't know what they're investing in, you can be easily swayed, because you're chasing hype, you're chasing stuff just because you hear a YouTuber talk about it. I don't want you just to do something because I'm talking about it. I want you to also do your own research. Am I going to connect the dots for you in a way that is very convincing? Absolutely. That's just what I do. But I also want you to do your own research. So I hope you guys got a full, more in-depth understanding of AGI and its tokenomics. And ladies and gentlemen, just get ready. As you can see, SingularityNET AGI, the token is already going up in price. And I believe it's about to touch 3 cents. As a matter of fact, let me just look into that while I have you still here. It's at 0.027. 3. Up 15%. Ladies and gentlemen, this is going to just shoot up. And honestly, overnight it's just going to go, the market cap is going to grow instantly. They got the money, but they have to play the game. And I notice even in the traditional markets, a lot of these AI companies are very, very undervalued because they're not ready to flip the switch on them. But once they flip that switch, when you talk about all the lights gonna turn on, all the lights will turn on. It's gonna be so lit that we're gonna walk around and see X-rated people. The light's gonna be so bright, I look at you and I see your whole damn skeleton. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is your host, your boy, Brando. I want to thank all of the subscribers. I want to thank everybody for liking, making comments. The channel is growing. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I see it. It's growing steadily, slowly but surely. This channel is growing like the market cap of SingularityNET. And one day, before you know it, boom! It'll be bigger. Now, investigate truth on your own terms. And before I leave this message, I want you to take a little second to hear how your bank account would sound by investing in Singularity. You know who it is. It's your boy, Brando, aka Crypto Poppy. Now let's get rich.